Welcome back all of you to our online platform, that is our school's YouTube channel. So again we are ready with today's video. This video is for class 6 and the subject is maths, and we are continuing with the same chapter, that is chapter number 7, and as you all know that the name of the chapter is fractions. So we have already started the exercise 7.4 and we have completed the questions up to question number 2. Question number 3 I gave you in the homework, 4 as well, but some of the students sent the message that fourth question they are having some problems. It is very easy question, but that demonstration is too much large, so that's why the problems can be there. So I have written already the question number 4 what is given in the book, that the fractions are given. Now here it is 1 out of 1, means one part is there only. Here 2 parts are there, 2 out of 2. Here 3 parts, 4 parts, 5 parts, 6 parts, up to 6 parts we are having. So at last we are having 1 upon 1, 2 upon 2, 3 upon 3, 4 upon 4, 5 upon 5, 6 upon 6, means the value is, this is 1, this is also 1, this is also 1, this is also 1. So all these parts are representing the fraction which is either equals to 0 or greater than 0, but less than 1 or equals to 1. 0 और 1 के बीच में ही है. So from assessing from that diagram given in the book, we are supposed to compare the fractions given. The fraction on the left hand side will be the smaller than the fraction on the right hand side. जो left hand side पे fraction होगी वो हमारी smaller होगी. For example, now here all the parts are given, so we will take all the parts. First of all I will write a part is 1 upon 6 and 1 upon 3, b 3 upon 4, 2 upon 6, c 2 upon 3 and 2 upon 4, d 6 upon 6 and 3 upon 3, e 5 upon 6 and 5 upon 5. These are the fractions which we are supposed to compare. So how to compare? We will put one box between them. And we will use the sign either less than or greater than or equals to in these boxes. So first of all 1 upon 6, where is 1 upon 6? 1 upon 6 is here. And where is 1 upon 3? 1 upon 6 is here, 1 upon 3 is here. Which one is on the right hand side? 1 upon 3 is on the right hand side. So that will be greater. We can check, we can cross multiply also. 3 1 ja 3 and 6 1 ja 6. 6 is greater, that's why this fraction will be greater. At the same time we are having the second one, 3 upon 4. Where is 3 upon 4? 3 upon 4 is here. And 2 upon 6. 2 upon 6 is here. So 2 upon 6 is on the left hand side. So that's why it will be smaller. Now we can check 6 3 ja 18, 4 2 ja 8. 18 is greater than 8. Similarly 2 upon 3, again 2 upon 3 and 2 upon 4, 2 upon 4, 2 upon 4, 2 upon 3. So 2 upon 4 is on the left hand side. So that will be 2 upon 3 will be greater. 6 upon 6 and 3 upon 3, 6 upon 6 1, 3 upon 3 1. So both are equal. Now 5 upon 6 is here and 5 upon 5 is here. So which one is on the right hand side? 5 upon 5 is on the right hand side, so that's why it will be greater. So like this we have to proceed this question. I hope that now you have understood and you can solve such type of questions. If you find any more questions based on this in your chapter or in your test or whatsoever the exams you are supposed to face. So after that we are supposed to proceed the next question, that is question number 5. As I told you previously that while watching the videos you should have your textbooks with you so that you can also read the questions and you should understand what type of information is given in the question. So now we will read first of all question number 5. How quickly can you do this? Fill again we have to fill the appropriate sign. 1, 2 parts I will take and the remaining you are supposed to do by yourself, that is A part and B part. A part is 1 upon 2, 1 upon 5, 1 upon 2, 1 upon 5. So here the box is there, again 2 upon 4, 3 upon 6, 2 upon 4, 3 upon 6 is there. One more we should take, 3 upon 5, 2 upon 3, 3 upon 5 and 2 upon 3. Here no figure is given, so what we will do, we will cross multiply. 5 1 ja 5, 2 1 ja 2, 6 2 ja 12 and 3 4 ja 12, 3 3 ja 9, 5 2 ja 10. So here 5 is greater, so this will be greater. Here both are equal, 12 and 12, so equals to sign will be there. Here 10 is greater, so sign will be this side. So like this, by the method of cross multiplying, means we are supposed to multiply the numerator of one fraction with the denominator of the second fraction and we are supposed to see which number is greater after multiplying. So after question number 5 we are supposed to proceed question number 6 as well. In question number 6 many fractions are given, but these are the equivalent fractions of 3 fractions. So first of all we are supposed to reduce the following fractions to the lowest form. Afterwards we are supposed to regroup them. So first of all we will write the fractions, which fractions are given here. Question number 6 and we will start with first one. A is 2 upon 12, B is 3 upon 15, C is 8 upon 50, D 16 upon 100, E 10 upon 60 and F 15 upon 75, G 12 upon 60, H 16 upon 96, I 12 upon 75, J 12 upon 72, K 3 upon 18, L is 4 upon 25. So these are the fractions given. Now first of all we are supposed to reduce to their simplest form or the lowest form by multiplying by dividing both the numerator and denominator by the same number if possible. So here 2 and 12 can be divided by 2. We are supposed to divide by the same number, 2 1 ja 2, 2 6 ja 12. Here 3 and 15 can be divided by 3. So 3 1 ja 3, 3 5 ja 15. Here 8 and 50 can be divided by 2, so it will come 2 4 ja 8 and 2 25 ja 50. Now 16 upon 100 can be divided by 4, 4 4 ja 16, 25 4 ja 100. Now 10 and 60 can be divided by 10, so that will become 1 upon 6. 15 upon 75 can be divided by 15, so here comes 15 1 ja 15 and 15 5 ja 75. Here 12 upon 60, both the numbers can be divided by 12 and 12 1 ja 12, 12 5 ja 60. Here 16 and 96 can be divided by 16, 16 1 ja 16, 16 6 ja 96. Now 12 and 75 can be divided by 3, 3 4 ja 12 and 25 3 ja 75. 12 and 72 can be divided by 12, 12 1 ja 12, 12 6 ja 72. 3 and 18 can be divided by 3, so it will be 3 1 ja 3, 3 6 ja 18. 4 upon 25 cannot be divided by any number, that is 4 upon 25 will be there, because 4 and 25 doesn't come in a single table. So here 1 upon 6 is there, 1 upon 5 is there, and 4 upon 15 is there. So we will prepare the 3 columns. 1 upon 5, 1 upon 6 and 4 upon 25, and we will write the fractions which are equivalent to these fractions. 1 upon 5, 1 upon 5 is this, means 3 upon 15, 3 upon 15. Then 1 upon 5, here again 15 upon 75, 15 upon 75. Then here again 12 upon 60, and this side we are not having. Now 1 upon 6, 1 upon 6 is 2 upon 12, then 10 upon 60, then here 1 upon 6 is there, 16 upon 96, then this is also there, 12 upon 72. Now completed. Now 4 upon 15, that is 8 upon 50. Afterwards 16 upon 100, then afterwards here 12 upon 75, afterwards 4 upon 25. So this question we are supposed to proceed like this. First of all, we are supposed to reduce the given fractions in the lowest form, and we will get the 3 equivalent fractions there. So what we will do, we will afterwards we will regroup them in a table like this. After this, the question is completed. I hope that you have understood as well as you have enjoyed the video. If you enjoy your work, then you will perform well. Your performance will be enhanced by your enjoyment. So whatever you are supposed to do, whatever studies you are supposed to have in the daily routine, you are supposed to enjoy that time. You are not supposed to feel like pressure. You are supposed to feel free. You are doing for yourself, you are learning for yourself, and you should enjoy the work whatsoever you are performing. So I hope that you have understood, and you will try to solve the first of all you are supposed to repeat the questions which we have done today. Afterwards you can try the question number 7. Question number 7 is find answers to the following, which write and indicate how you solve them, whether the given fractions are equal or not. Equal means we can check by multiplying diagonally means cross multiplication. We are supposed to multiply the numerator of the first fraction with the denominator of the second fraction, then afterwards, after we got the product of them, means the multiplication. So we are supposed to compare the multiplicand, means after multiplication what number we are having, we are supposed to compare that, and afterwards we can say whether the given statements are correct or not. So after completing the questions, means after repeating and after trying the next question, you are supposed to take the pic of that and you are supposed to upload on the school's WhatsApp number. If still you face any kind of problem or having any kind of doubt, then you can message us or you can even call us. As yesterday Ramvilas sent the message that he was unable to solve the question number 4, so we have solved here in today's video. So same, if we get any of the doubts from your side, we will include that doubt in the next video so that you can easily proceed the questions given in the book. Thank you very much.